So in this video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step ways that you can actually take to start investing in the Nigerian stock market in this year 2026, so that you can start getting passive income from them. If you're new here, hi, my name is Grace, and on this channel I have a passion to help Christian ladies out there, Christian women out there, to actually level up on their finances, especially my Nigerian sisters out there, because I feel like as women we have a lot to do with money. Okay, I want to be able to get to that stage where I swipe my card and I just move out of the building without having to care about how much I have spent. So if this is your goal out there, please stick around, subscribe to this channel, because on this channel you get to learn how to invest, how to send your money to work for you, businesses you can do by the side even if you're a 9-to-5er, and a lot of things that you can actually do to get more capital appreciation and dividends on your investment. So let's get into this video right away. So the first thing you need to do for you to start investing in Nigerian stock market is for you to actually get a brokerage account. Now, a brokerage account is like the brokerage house that is going to be in charge of your investment. Okay, now this brokerage account, like I said, the first thing you need is to get a brokerage account, and then there are a lot of brokerage houses out there in Nigeria that you can actually start with, and I'm going to call like 3 of them in this video so that you can check them out. The first brokerage that you can actually start with, the Stanbic IBTC bank. They actually have a good reputation and they've actually been in business for a long time also. The second brokerage house you can start with is the FBN Quest, which is actually owned by the First Bank of Nigeria. And if you're in Nigeria, you know the First Bank of Nigeria is not just a small bank or an anyhow bank. They're actually good also, so you can start with them. And then the last but not the least that I will give you on this video is the Neo Plutus, which was formerly the Optimum and is owned by Afri Invest. And if you don't know, this company have been in business for a long time, like over 20 years. They've been there. And the good thing about all these brokerage houses is the fact that they are actually endorsed, they're secured by SEC. And SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, that is in charge of everything that has to do with our finance and all these financial bodies in Nigeria. So for some of them, you will need to go to the physical bank to actually tell them, oh, I want to open this account, I want to start investing in stock, I want to buy Nigerian stock and all that, and they will tell you what to do. You can go to any IBTC bank, tell them what you want to do, their investment house, they will tell you and they will guide you on what to do. And then if you can't go physically, you can actually go on the app and you know what to do. It's just for you to go through the investments available, especially the Nigerian stock, and you find out the ones that are there, and then you decide on the one that is suitable for you, especially as a beginner who has a low risk appetite right now. Okay, so take your time, go through, don't be in a rush. Take one day, go through them, check what they have there, and make your decision according to your capabilities. And these are some of the things that you'll be asked to like provide when you're trying to fill these accounts. First, they're going to ask you of your BVN number. Feel free and share it with them. Secondly, they're going to ask you for your ID card. It can be your NIN, it can be your international passport, it can be your driver's license, whichever one that you actually want to supply or you have, you can give it to them. Third, they're going to ask you for your proof of address. Now, the proof of address, it can be your utility bill. Utility bill that you should provide should not be less than 3 to 6 months. Or don't go and give them utility bill that is that you've paid in 2 years time or 3 years time. Give them a very recent utility bill if you have. Okay, it's your Nigerian bank account. Now they're asking for this bank account because this bank account is the account that your passive income is going to be paid into that account directly. Okay. Now, aside from that, the fifth thing they will ask you also, I think, is for you to sign. There might be a provision for you to sign on the app, or maybe you can write your signature on a paper, snap it, screenshot it, and then upload it there. But the second step you need to take for you to start investing in the Nigerian stock market is for you to have the CSCS number. Okay, now this number is given by your brokerage house. It's not like you're going to manufacture the number from anywhere. No, this number is going to be given to you by your brokerage house. That app that you've registered on, or that bank that investment house that you walked in to ask them that, okay, I want to open an account and all this, and you fill in the form. They are actually the ones that will produce that CSCS. What am I saying? Yeah, they're actually the ones that will produce that CSCS number for you. Now, this CSCS number is just like an identity number which you will use to fund your investment account. Okay, it's just like your account number on that investment platform. So if for any reason you opened the account, you fill in every information correctly, and you are sure you did not make any mistake, normally they should give you your CSCS number within 72 hours. Okay, but if you did not see that within that 72 hours, I will advise you to actually reach out to them. Oh, please, I filled this form, I opened this account, but I have not been given my CSCS number, because that's a very important number for you. Okay, that's like your identity. It's like your accounts on that stock, on that app. So you can reach out to them and they will give it to you. So after doing this and you've gotten your CSCS number, the next thing you are going to do for you to start investing in the Nigerian stock market is for you to actually check out all the available investments that they have. Okay, is it which of the shares do you want to invest in? Is it Dangote? Is it MTN? Is it, like, there's a lot of them, but make sure you're checking them out and you're making your decision based about which of the stocks you actually feel comfortable with before you even start this process. But mind you, do not take all the years to come and say you're doing research. No. Please, by now, sir, if you've been following me on this channel, I know I'm not like consistent like that, but by the grace of God, this year I'm going to be consistent. God helping me, because I'm really passionate about this topic. I'm really passionate because as a woman, if you have your money, if you have something you do by the side, if you have extra income, it goes a long way in the family. I can't even lie to you. Like, I know how important that is, okay, for every lady out there. And if you're a lady and you have your own money, there are some bullshit that you will not take. So I'm just like saying, like, generally, okay? When you have your own money, there's a lot that you can do for yourself and it will make you happy. So that's what I'm saying. So whichever app you've picked, make sure you scan through them, open them one by one, check what they have, and then make your own decision. And this your decision now is going to be based on you're just a beginner. I'm not sure you want to like take all your money to put into this, okay? It's going to be based on your risk appetite. It's going to be based on how long you want to invest and so many other things. So just decide and you can now go ahead and choose any of the investments. If you watched this video till this time, I want to say thank you so much. Like, God bless you. But there's some things I want to tell you. Now, investing is not something that can make you rich like immediately, like you blow up immediately. But one thing is for sure, if you're consistent and you're being on top of your game when it comes to these things, you will definitely see changes in your finances. Okay? You will definitely see a lot of changes in your finances. Okay? So if you're leaving 200k in the bank, you're leaving 300k, you're leaving 50k in the bank, this money can actually be giving you little something by the side, and it tops up. I think it's far more better than you leaving your money lying idle in a regular bank account without you getting anything on top of it. Okay?